Is October 1st, and Mr. Store has a new Clan VIP item. I am very excited. This means that not only is the new item available for the clan, but also the Clan VIP Lounge invitation is available. So very cool. Let's take a look at the photo booth sized crate. A fun photo booth for your Clan VIP Lounge, and it costs 3 Mr. Accessories instead of 1 Mr. Accessory because once it's installed in your clan, everyone can use it. Speaking of, it is already installed in my clan. So let's take a look. So you get to your clan hall, you go to the VIP lounge, and ta-da! A clan photo booth. You step inside your clan's fancy photo booth and consider your options. Get your photo taken, borrow a prop, take a group photo. And I can borrow a prop 3 times today, get my photo taken 3 times today, and take a group photo once per day. Let's borrow a prop. Oh, you walk around to the back of the booth where all the props are stored. Nobody will mind if you borrow something for the day. Oh, there's supplies to gather? How does that work? Photo booth supply list. This is a list of the stuff your clan needs in order to fully stock its VIP lounge photo booth. Ah, offhand item, disappears at the end of the day, lets you find photo booth supplies. Okay, so I'm going to want that for my adventuring today. Fake arrow through the head. This is so realistic that your average monster will leave you alone, assuming that you are already dead. Power 30 hat, disappears at the end of the day. Moxie plus 25%. Monsters will be less attracted to you. And you get it for free. Just you only can choose 3 of these per day. Fake huge beard. Appear in all your photos as an unkempt mountain man with a filthy food-filled beard. It's an accessory, disappears at the end of the day. Plus 25% muscle, plus 40% food drops from monsters. Astronaut helmet. This prop helmet doesn't seal onto anything, so it's not great for anything beyond looking cool and hiding from the smell of your coworkers' related leftovers. Hat 30, power 30, disappears at the end of the day, serious cold and stench resistance. Nothing says I'm thoughtful and wise like a pipe, or perhaps it says something Freudian, or perhaps it's not a pipe. Maybe it says something about the vanity of smoking. Really, this is just a prop, it can say whatever you want. Type accessory, disappears at the end of the day, maximum mana points plus 40, regenerate 8 to 12 mana points per adventure. You can't have more than 1 at a time. Which implies that I can't... Oh no, it's because these are hats. And that's an offhand, and you can only have so many offhands. Although now I'm curious if I put a photo booth supply list on my left-hand man, will I find twice as many photo booth supplies? Oversized monocle on a stick. If you want to engage in some Mr. Peanut cosplay, this is the item for you. And if you want to engage in some sexy Mr. Peanut cosplay, slide into my direct messages anytime. Type offhand item, will disappear at the end of the day, mysticality plus 25%, 25% item drops from monsters. Giant bow tie. A giant garish bow tie for civilized clowns. Type accessory, cannot be traded or discarded. This item will disappear at the end of the day. All attributes plus 5. Plus 5 prismatic damage. Makes you look 25% clowny. Nice! For the Nemesis quest when you have to go to the funhouse. The corpse of the fabled feather boa constrictor, carefully gutted and prepared for maximum fanciness. Type accessory, disappears at the end of the day, plus 15 sleaze damage, plus 50% meat from monsters. That's notable. I think that's on par with some of my best meat accessories, such as the backup camera. Sheriff badge, a circular badge with a star-shaped insignia emblazoned on it. Turns out this both signifies your status as a sheriff and is also a potent mystical artifact that wards against otherworldly energy. Type accessory, disappears at the end of the day. Mysticality plus 50%, serious spooky resistance, provides 1/3 authority. I don't know what the authority is for. That's new to me. I'll have to try and figure out what authority is. In Kingdom of Loathing, anyway. Sheriff pistol. For a toy, this pistol packs quite a punch. Weapon, one-handed pistol, cannot be traded or discarded, damage 5 to 10, disappears at the end of the day. Muscle plus 50%, plus 15 hot damage, provides 1/3 authority. Okay, I'm sensing a theme. Sheriff mustache. When people see you wearing this mustache, they will pay attention because you are secure enough in yourself to actually wear a mustache, which is brave because of the implications. I don't know the implications. Probably okay with that. Type accessory, cannot be traded or discarded. This item will disappear at the end of the day. Moxie plus 50%, combat initiative plus 25%, provides 1/3 authority. Cannot equip more than 1 of these at a time. So presumably if you equip all 3 of the sheriff items, and of course you can pick up to 3 items per day, something will happen. Maybe authority is actually new, and that's why I don't know what it is. So we've got an accessory, a one-handed pistol, and an accessory. Well, clearly I'm going to borrow 2 photo booth supply lists and adventure with those to see what they do. Okay, so let's pull out my good old Mr. Store left-hand man and give that to my familiar. Good work, left-hand man. All right, so now I have 2 photo booth supply lists equipped. Let's see what happens when I adventure with those. Don't see any new messages. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing from the photo booth supply list, at least in the Neverending Party. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a specific place I have to adventure in order to gather the supplies. So the giant bow tie is very clearly tied to the fun house, so let's try there. I have no clownosities, so I'm just gonna let sleeping doors lie. Actually, I don't know, push a nose. Yeah, okay, that did not work out. So all of these after combat messages are ones that I would expect from my other Mr. Store items. None of them look like they're new or related to the supply list. I don't see any progress. So giant bow tie, 6% of supplies gathered. Let's put a few more adventures in and see if that 6% goes up. Or not. And there are 0% more supplies gathered for the giant bow tie. The sheriff stuff makes me think of LT&T, so let's just adventure there for fun. And none of that is new. I have 2 of these photo booth supply lists equipped. Yeah, it's not obvious to me how the photo booth supplies are supposed to be gathered, so I think this is something where I'm going to have to ask around my clan or see what other folks have already discovered to try and figure out how I can help gather these supplies and unlock these additional items, because they seem really interesting, and I'm really curious what one does when you have all the authority items equipped. Oh well, time will tell. I do like that it seems to be a project that's shared collectively amongst all the clan members, because that's always kind of fun working together to achieve a goal like this, and that hasn't happened in a long time. So I like that aspect of the props. Okay, so let's get my photo taken. Let's see what happens then. Ooh, you step into the photo booth and discover that you can select your background and trigger your own photo. You have a variety of backgrounds to choose from. Take a Wild West photo, take a photo holding up Fernsworthy's tower, take a space photo, step out of the booth. Well, I was just at LT&T, so let's do a Wild West photo. You select a Wild West background, place a Stetson crookedly on your hat, and blow smoke of an invisible 6-shooter. You acquire an effect, Wild and Westy, duration 50 adventures. Wild and Westy, you've embraced the sneaky, noxious persona of a Wild West partner. Moxie plus 10, plus 50% combat initiative, plus 3 Moxie stats per fight. Monsters will be less attracted to you. That's useful, and 50 adventures of it is really nice. So that way you can pick this before some of the relevant Ascension quests where you need monsters less attracted to you, or you need more combat initiative, like trying to get the modern zombies in the crypt. Very cool. And I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that the other 2 photo backgrounds are related to mysticality and muscle. Now let's take a group photo, although I can only do this once per day, so let's see what happens. Ooh, select a scene, add your clanmates, and get a cool photo. The average clan in an empty room, the average clan in Loathingwood Squares, average clan making a speech, having a fight, in jail, in the final meal. Oh wow, and I can just select everybody. How many people can I add? This could take a while. I'll select a scene first. Boo. Okay, add a prop, cowboy hat, Viking hat, chef hat, astronaut hat, hope hat, welding hat, party hat, monocle, glasses, shades, twirly mustache, arrow through the head, big bow tie. Let's do the final meal. That seems friendly. So if I add a person, I get their current avatar. Oh, do I get to move it? Oh, I totally do. Look at that. Can I move my clan? Oh, I can. Can move my clan. Or move. Double click. Okay, good. I gotta put myself in there. It's weird, I have a white box on my right hand side. That's pretty great. Except for the weird box behind me, but alright, let's take a picture. Your photo has been saved here. Oh no. Oh, my white box ruined everything. The actual photo looked much nicer. Well, why not? Let's get my photo taken 2 more times. Okay, so we did a Wild West photo. Let's do Fernsworthy's Tower. You select the ancient Fernsworthy's Tower background and then carefully position yourself so that you appear to be holding up the tower. You feel creative and strong. You acquire an effect, Towering Muscles, 50 adventures. Towering Muscles. If you'd been around, Fernsworthy's Tower would never have fallen into ruins. Muscle plus 10, maximum hit points plus 50, plus 3 muscle stats per fight. Monsters will be more attracted to you. Oh, interesting. So monsters will be more attracted to you. Oh always seems to me like it's a little bit harder to get. Okay, last one. Take a space photo. You select the space background. In your photo, you float gracefully among the stars and contemplate big things. You acquire an effect, Spaced Out, duration 50 adventures. Spaced Out. You're inspired by the wonder and majesty of space. Mysticality plus 10, maximum mana points plus 50, plus 3 mysticality stats per fight. Regenerate 10 to 30 mana points per adventure. Very nice, very nice. That'll fill you right back up. This still bothers me. How do we get more supplies? I have the supply list equipped and not a whole lot was happening, but given the low numbers on these, only 8% gathered, 6%, it makes me wonder if it's just something that happens very, very rarely when you're adventuring. And we're back. I did some reading, and apparently there's a combat skill that I should be using to try to get more photo boost supplies. So let's try that out. And look for this combat skill. Check for photo boost supplies. Don't see any in the area. So I've also heard that most of the drops found so far have been from bosses, such as Baron Ratsworth. So let's try to find him. If it's tiny, is it still a mansion? Investigating the source of a dim light in the tavern cellar, you discover it to be the front porch of a tiny mansion. What's this all about? Knock on the door. You're fighting Baron von Ratsworth. Check for photo boost supplies. You scrounge around and find some crucial supplies to keep your clan photo booth stocked with cheap plastic pipes. Good thing I used that first. So I want to say it was at 8% before. And even though I have 2 photo boost supply lists equipped, I think it only went up by 2%, which according to most folks is what they've been getting as well. There's no 1%, it only goes up by 2%. But going up is good. I found some supplies, great. Okay, the other boss that I have heard drops that I have access to is the Clown Lord. So let's try to get him. You're fighting Clown Lord Beelzebozo. Check for photo boost supplies. You scrounge around and find some crucial supplies to keep your clan photo booth stocked with giant bow ties. Very nice. Yay! So giant bow tie was at 6% and now it's at 8%. Okay, so it does seem to go up by 2% per boss fought. And I think everyone is still trying to find which likely boss monster will give supplies for the feather boa or the 3 sheriff items, but the oversized monocle on a stick, I believe, is Peanut from the sea, which I haven't adventured in the sea yet, so I'm not going to try that right now, but that's why those 3 are making progress and the others aren't, because we're still trying to figure out where the others come from. But now you know. Thanks again for watching!